It's equally valuable.
What's good, people? It's E-Day. I'm about to get up to Harlem. Check out my homegirl, Kalae All Day, up on 114 in Frederick Douglass. You know I bring the heat. My cameraman bailed out on me, so you know how I do it. Gotta roll solo today, but stay tuned, baby. Chick is serious.
We just too damn cool, that intellectual. We finna take you to school, haha. And these dudes just tripping.
Afromatic, neo soul, hippie rock, soul music? No, that ain't it. That's not it. No.
Try again.
Afromatic, neo hippie rock soul music.
No. One more time.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
One more time.
Afromatic, neo,
I'm here
hippie,
for another couple
rock,
of minutes.
soul music.
It was close. That was close.
It was close. See?
I like my students having
Now, it's a little bit confusing because of the way it is, but Afromatic, neo hippie, rock star, but it's an asterisk, right? Soul music.
Yeah. I'm teaching
That's right. Yo, E-Day in the place to be with All Day. Kalae All Day.
Kalae All Day.
Yo, welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, I appreciate your time. For those out there who are not familiar with Kalae All Day,
this makes sense.
get familiar. Debut album out now. You must get it. Chick is serious. Harlem native.
That's where we are right now.
Yes, indeed.
114 Frederick Douglass at Society Cafe. Hold it down, delicious.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yo, the first time I came across Kalae was at the during the CMJ Music Festival, Brooklyn Bodega Show and Crew. You were the winner of that showcase, all female. Blew me away completely, because for me, the stage show is very, very important.
Yeah.
That's the thing that separates you from the beginners. You know, those that's just in the house, you know, still making your beats and rhyming. You got to go to the stage. You know, so how did you get into that show and prove event?
I actually knew a couple of people from Brooklyn Bodega, and they sent me the application, and they were like, yo, you got to do this, because I didn't even really know that much about Show and Prove. I didn't know that women could even be in Show and Prove, because like you would see in every Show and Prove it was all men. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like there's a possibility that I might have applied for it a long time ago, but like maybe at the first one, but eventually it's kind of just like, all right, a male dominated thing. I'm not even gonna pay attention to this anymore. But then somebody told me it was like an all-female one. I was like, all-female? I'm in there. So I sent my stuff.
Props to Wes Jackson.
Yeah. Homeboy Sandman hit up Wes and was like, make sure you check this girl out. And he checked me out. And he was like, yo, I have to have a competition.
Absolutely. No, the show blew me away because you set it off with this crazy acapella, and that's what caught me. You know, which later I found to be on the live version of Brooklyn Boys. Is that the same version from that particular show or from another show?
It's just my intro.
Okay, I got you.
So that's usually what I do when I start a show off. Get people clapping, get people into it, you know what I'm saying? Get people listening to what I say.
Definitely. So how did you start? How did you start with the whole music thing? You know, I don't want to box you in and say, you know, just how you start with hip-hop or rapping and things like that, because your music is much more diverse than that.
For sure.
You know, how did you get your start? How did you become interested in this thing?
Forever. I know it sounds so cliche, but like since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be on stage. I was in dance class, I was in acting class, all types of stuff like that. Like I was always doing recitals and shows, and I was in choir, and so I have a lot of stage talent, and I love to be on stage and just I don't know. I've been singing since I was like 4.
Okay.
And I've been rapping for 2 years.
For 2?
Yeah.
Yo, wait a minute, 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
When you hear these joints, you ain't gonna believe it's no 2 years. 2 years?
2 years.
Wow.
I started rapping like almost around the same time that I started doing my own solo shows.
Right.
So that was my first show was in June of 08.
Okay.
And I started rapping like
So you on
June
a
of 08.
fast track. You on a fast track. Yo, from June of 08 to this. And this ain't no mixtape neither. Okay.
Yeah, this is the album.
Okay, it's the album, right?
$10.
That's right.
www.kalaealldday.bandcamp.com.
Exactly.
Get it. $10. Beautiful music.
True indeed. And if you only like a cut or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, $1 a piece. Yo, you can't beat
You
it.
can actually buy them individually. But I prefer to just buy the whole thing.
No doubt, no doubt.
And also there's some bonus tracks that you don't get to hear on the Bandcamp, on the album when you buy the album.
You see? So it pays, right? Definitely. So I see Princess Superstar is your executive producer for this project.
There she is.
Right. Tell me, how did you get linked up with Princess Superstar? I mean, she's a major like DJ, producer, rapper, you know, international vibe. You know, how did you get hooked up with her?
A good friend of mine introduced us.
Okay.
And we hit it off completely. She was like, yo, I want you to be on my album. And she hadn't even heard me.
Okay.
And it was really interesting. But she was like, I have faith that you're good. Like,
right.
And so I went over to her studio and recorded my shit, and she loved me. And then it's been a wrap since then. We've been like making music together, and she makes amazing beats. She's a really good producer.
Yes.
It's kind of like, you heard some of the tracks she did.
Absolutely.
This Is It What is my favorite track on the whole album.
No, that's an anthem.
She produced it and she's on it. She ripped the stage with me on Friday at my album release party. It was just crazy. So much fun.
Yeah, that was at the tattoo parlor, right?
Yes, it was. The tattoo parlor where I got this guy with it, and the one back here. Don't steal my tattoos.
Don't bite. Don't be corny. Don't be corny. You know. I don't know. So in her role as executive producer, I know she produced a couple of the tracks, including Keep On Pushing, which is another anthem. I love that track, and all I'm hearing are remixes, especially.
Like dance remixes.
No question. No question. It's gonna be big. Yeah, I really feel that. You know, but in her role, does she help you shoot the album besides contribute production, or does she help you choose other producers on the album also?
I think she helped like in a very more spiritual way. Like she really centered me for the album. You know what I mean? Like she made it blossom into what it is. Like she inspired me to make different musical decisions with the album and stuff like that. Not necessarily saying, oh, do this.
What am I doing?
But her presence and being around her and her energy and being like in her house, in her studio and whatnot, really did transform the album into something else. And took my recording ability to another place. Because this is my first recorded project. I have not been in the studio much prior to this album, to the recording of this album.
Wouldn't believe that either. I mean, not even a home studio or nothing?
No. So I mean, the first track that I ever recorded, I did do on my home computer, and that's actually the track that got me my first gig. But besides that, it really was like my first real like recording. I had to go record all the time, you know, type thing, and I was not used to it. And she would just give me the proper tools to like become a better recording artist.
Well, I think that was that's also what gives your album a lot of flavor. So who are your obvious influences?